전에 주소 투미인데 사실 두에 수업을 이내 단도 현황수 제는 지금 망치하면서 주소 투미랑도 토토마스의 레제다 대한도 토비 이제 산에 소소소리야 군도 주소 투미 소소소리 려고 유도서 막 딘데기 통하나서 다 테스트 무투제 또 와싱턴의 로직 그래서 로직날 테마틱 해볼 좀 많이 봐. 다 단대 레드디 주경 제시도 산에 소소소는 나야디 계시무 수직 통구도 대한도 청매 가서를 풀 냠낸 소리지 나체 무투니 산에 소소 수경 거야. 뒤에다 별거랑 얘기 망치는 거야. 내 아메리게 미세인 거 토나 망치 셰토비나 다디 마음바 아메리게 날야 간다 겹조 나네 겹조 개체슈의 미만 겹조다 뒤춤벌제야디 다산에 다 유나리 주소 뒤에 코나도 윤선 우리도 좀 맞는데 맞죠 미 뭐심바 싸와 소토야다 뭐심바 디게 냐마기 뒤미닝 버츠 샤자승부 남나시 디게디 나토야디 용토가 소야 된 맞죠 연결해 승부도 제가 맞죠 상매 디토리아 보다 전에 있어요. 맞죠 베제단 니도 주담바 디네 소다 맞죠 다디 링귀디 슈프세스 빼나고 계신 보면은 그래서 근데 상마표 양종의 토지세 쇼잉. And again, I wanted to thank you, all of you here to come here, and then please enjoy our momos. And now I shall prepare or Rinpoche. Now Gyari Rinpoche is here, so I'll pass the mic on to Gyari Rinpoche.
You know, we have lots of room down here. Can I invite everybody to come down, and people may want to sit, and we also have on the floor, because I think Rinpoche is going to talk to us for a little while, so you may get tired standing. And we have lots and lots of extra chairs here too. So maybe we can have some help getting these chairs pulled out. Come on down, because the acoustics are bad, you won't hear Rinpoche.
Rinpoche, yeah.
I'm not that old.
It's Rinpoche. Lots and lots of chairs.
You want the cheese?
I'll give it to you.
You want?
All the way back to you.
You're in charge now. We're done. Yeah.
I was advised that first I should speak in Tibetan, and then we had some discussion, and finally I think the advice that I have from my colleagues is that I should speak in English, because I think besides many Tibetans, we also have a number of friends. So let me speak in my broken English, because as I get older and the evenings my English becomes a little bit more, first of all is Indian English, and second I think it becomes much more rusty as the day progresses. But first of all, let me wish you all Happy New Year. And I want to talk a little bit about the Losar, because I think there had been quite a bit of discussion this year whether we should celebrate Losar or whether we should not celebrate Losar. First of all, I think it's very important that we celebrate Losar. I think when the Kashak sent out a circular to the Tibetans, I don't think the Kashak was asking that we do not celebrate Losar. The Kashak was simply saying that in order to reflect the situation inside Tibet, that we should not do in a way, that is extravagant. That's really kind of, waste of our energy and time. Because otherwise, I think it's very important for us to celebrate Losar. Look at the history or struggle of other peoples, for example, the Jewish people. In fact, even under very difficult threatening situations, they have always spent extra effort to celebrate their national holidays. So Losar is an important part of our heritage. So therefore, I think I wanted to urge, especially a lot of young people in the future also, it's very important for us to celebrate our important national holidays, such as Losar. After all, what are we struggling for? Preservation of this unique and distinctive character of our people. And Losar reflects that. Losar gives us that opportunity to not only kind of tell ourselves who we are, but to tell the rest of the world who we are. So I just wanted to emphasize that in future, there should not be any confusions. Because I was quite really disappointed because, first of all, there was less people calling to greet, on New Year's Day. Then some people, called me and with some kind of reluctance, they said, I know we are not celebrating Losar. Losar Yoma was. In fact, that was exactly the phrase one of the callers, and I was disappointed. Of course there's Losar. First of all, Losar is a heralding of a new year. And so therefore, you see, Tibetans, we are always thinking about auspiciousness, Demde. Even from that point of view, it's very important for us to celebrate. Now, we should always take, advice and cue from our people, Tibetans from inside. They're really very heroic, and did they not celebrate more than ever before? They knew that, for example, this time His Holiness is here on Tsabasum. Because remember, we had a double Tsabani. So therefore, actually, His Holiness arrived here on Tsabasum. It was very, very auspicious. And last time, I was told directly by people from Tibet, unprecedented number of Tibetans went to Chokhan, went to Potala. First of all, to celebrate Losar, but also to tell the Chinese of their determination. Yes, they did not really dress up. But then again, simply because the Tibetan inside did not dress up, it doesn't really mean that you did not dress up. You know why they don't want to dress up? Quite often the Chinese make propaganda. When they see some Tibetans wearing very colorful dresses, they immediately have their crews, the Chinese New China News Agency take photographs of all these Tibetans in gorgeous Tibetan dresses and tell the world, look how happy the Tibetans are. That's the reason why the Tibetans inside Tibet are very smart. They will celebrate, they'll go to Chokhan, they'll go to Potala, they'll go to all the monasteries, but they will refuse to wear sort of new dresses because they don't want to allow the Chinese to take advantage of their celebration. It's different for us. We live in freedom. In fact, we should be able to manifest that, to say that we are free. And like our brothers and sisters inside Tibet, here we need to celebrate and really showcase our rich culture. This does not mean wearing brockets. This does not mean sort of gambling, like spending your time playing mahjong. But it's very important. So I just wanted to emphasize that it's very, very important that we celebrate all our important national festivals and holidays. But they're different, festivals. They're different national holidays. For example, the 10th March. That is different. Even the 10th March, to be very frank, sometimes it has become almost like, customary, tomorrow is 10th March. First of all, we have holiday. Back in India with all Tibetan institutions. And then you do, well, I'm not saying that everyone, but unfortunately, the ritualistic kind of demonstrations. We march, we go in processions with all kinds of banners. Quite often, really, even without sort of reading what banner you're carrying. Now, that's not what you should do. 10th March is different. That is the day that really, first of all, mourn the suffering of our people, rededicate ourselves to our struggle. So therefore, each of these important holidays has different meaning and purpose. So therefore, I wanted to greet you, fellow Tibetans and Tibetan friends, on this New Year. It has especially been, I think, a very auspicious New Year for us. The very first activity of His Holiness was to come here and meet with the President Barack Obama. I thought that really was a wonderful beginning of a new year for us, the year of the tiger.